Hey folks, welcome back to the Rockin' Sea Homestead. My name is Lance. I want to welcome you to our channel. And if you guys haven't subscribed to our channel, the link will be down here in the corner, red link. Click that, click the bell so you get notified every time we get a video. Would really appreciate it. So today we're going to talk about planting onions in the fall. So this is a really late fall plant for us. It's the 1st of December. And when we were planting our fall garden back in like August, September timeframe, that's when everybody was saying that you should plant onions. Well, I couldn't find any onion sets or any of these transplants that we have back here. The only thing that we could done is do seeds. And we just didn't have very good luck with seeds. Plus we had so much other stuff still growing in the garden, we didn't really have room for it. So I opted to get some transplants, but I couldn't order them until after Thanksgiving or almost Thanksgiving. I think I ordered them on November 26th. And I ordered them from a company called Dixondale Farms. And I got 3 bunches of onions just like this. And there is a whole bunch of them. One's red. This is actually called red candy apple. I have one that's just called candy, and I have one that's called superstar. And all of those are intermittent day onions. So when you start looking at planting onions, there's a short day, a long day, and an intermittent, depending on where you are in the nation. The further north you go, the longer days. The further south you go, the short days. Because onions don't like it too hot. They like a cool temperature, so that's why we're planting them in early December. I figured if you bought these or you seeded these in September, they're going to be probably about this big right now. And what we really want to do is we want to plant these in the ground, let these roots take hold, and really get a firm foundation. Let them overwinter. We're going to cover them. And then come springtime, these babies are going to shoot up and bulb out and have a great onion harvest. So this is the bed that we're going to plant our onions in. And right now we have some lettuce that's not doing very good. It got super cold here in Oklahoma a couple times in the last month. So even if we had this covered, they still got pretty affected by the frost. So I'm just going to rip all those out, take what I can, and then I'm just going to convert this over to the onion bed, just like we did over here with our garlic, and get it all planted and put to bed for the winter, so then I don't have to worry about it. And at that point, everything for our garden is completed until next spring. Now it's time to take this to the compost. So I'm just going to turn the soil here on this bed. And it's got some of that super soil that we made up. If you guys hadn't seen that video, I'll put a link to it right over here. But man, we have been very happy with the soil. And I'm trying to mix it up, make sure it's nice and fluffy. So when we start planting those onions later next year, they'll have plenty of room to bulb up. So I'm going to start off with the superstars. And just like if you were going to seed them or do sets, which are just the bulbs, they're not the ones with the green tips to them. You're just going to put them in to the ground, root side down, stem sticking up. You're only going to put it in 1 inch, and I'm going to put them in 2 inches apart from each other. And next spring, early spring, we'll be able to come in and pick the ones in between. We'll be able to have those in our for our mills and those kind of things, we'll be able to eat them. And it gives rooms for the other ones to grow. So if you do plant them 2 inches apart, you're gonna have to thin them out. What they suggest is do every other row, which we did this last year and it worked out great. So that's what we're gonna do now. Well, I got one section completely planted, dirt filled in. These things are ready to go. I got 2 more sections to go, so I better get with it before it gets dark. And this is going to be the red candy apple ones. These were the superstars, and then the candy ones are just going to go over there. Well, folks, it's starting to rain here and it's about dark. I need to go put up the animals. But thank you guys for coming back. Hopefully you learn how to plant onions, especially in the fall. And again, if you don't make it the fall, you can do the exact same thing in spring. Just plant them 2 or 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks prior to that last frost date. And it should be good to go. We're just planting ours a little earlier because we live here in central Oklahoma where we don't get very, very cold weather, but we do get it every now and then. We just don't have it for a long, extended period of times. So this is going to be just perfect. Like I said, I have 1 more batch due, but it's about to rain. I want to get the camera inside so it doesn't get damaged. But guys, thanks again for coming back. Appreciate you guys watching our videos all the way. If you haven't caught us on Facebook or Instagram, those links are down below. And from our homes to yours, have a great day, and we'll catch you on the next video. Bye.